let's move on to some AV news and some new AVRs. We haven't had new AVRs for a little while. Ian, so tell us all about them.
Yeah, primarily two kind of corresponding announcements, one from Denon, one from Marantz, two closely knit brands, of course, so there's some similarities between the two. But to quickly cut to the list, Denon were first up with their announcement last week, which includes 4 new AV receivers, along with a new 15-channel AVC A1H amplifier. That amp will set you back £5,999. The AVR is slightly more affordable, starting at £799 for the S Series AVR S970H, which is a 7.2 channel model. And the other 3 AVRs come in the X Series, starting with the X2800H, which is priced at $869, and they go up to the X4800H, which is a 9.4 channel solution, for £2,199. All those models support 8K video, along with Dolby Atmos, Dolby Surround, DTS:X, IMAX Enhanced, and Auro 3D. So quite an all-round package there. And just to quickly follow up with that, Marantz, their announcement's relatively hot off the press, came through today. We've got a similar array that also includes 4 new AV receivers to make up a new cinema series range. They've also announced the AV10, which is a 15.4 channel preamp processor and an AMP10 amplifier, which both come with the same price tag as the Denon A1H of £5,999. And a similar range of AVRs in terms of kind of scale and pricing, starting at £849 for a 7.2 Cinema 70S model, rising up to £2,399 for the Cinema 40, which is an 11.4 channel setup. There's also Cinema 50 and Cinema 60 models. Again, all these models support 8K video, along with Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. So quite a few similarities between the announcements. Obviously, there'll be a lot of variations in the products themselves, some subtle, some not quite so subtle. Bottom line is all models due to start shipping, not all models, some of the models are due to start shipping from October. And of course, all the information's, all the full stories will be up on the AVF website.
Yeah, the news stories are up there. So if you're interested, go look at the news stories to get a little bit more in depth. But yeah, we mentioned this a while ago, Ed, that AVR manufacturers really needed to stop the yearly cycle.
Yes.
Which it looks like they have done.
Yeah, I mean, it's only taken moved away from it. 20 years, but no, the public, it's a balancing act between the public wanting new things and the public not wanting items that they have spent thousands of pounds on to be worth 50% of their value after 18 months. Because if you do that repeatedly, they'll stop buying it, and they have done in droves. There is nothing so technologically vital happening at the moment in the field of either audio or video that you can't slow these model replacements down, and it's slowly but surely actually happening. And I'm possibly going to be contentious here. It probably needs to get slower still.
Yeah.
Or we're still going to lose 1 or 2 other people just unwilling to participate in the churn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing these products, especially the flagships. They are of interest. Martin, it's interesting to see 15.1 channels built into an AVR. We haven't seen that kind of approach so far. Is it something that excites you?
Yes, it does. I'm actually using a 16-channel processor now. I'm using a Lingdorf MP50, actually. Yeah, I mean, I think it's an amazing advancement. And the thought that this kind of technology is in these boxes, which we can buy in our homes reasonably affordably, I think is pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the Lingdorf there. I mean, that those are luxury items at the luxury end of the market, as well as the Trinov, which I know you've got a Trinov in your demo room there, Jules.
Yep.
But moving further down, in the price range, making it a little bit more affordable. I mean, 5,000 quid, 6,000 quid, it's still a lot of money, but it's not nearly as much. It's half the price at Lingdorf and the Trinov. So it does open it up a little bit more, and it's products that we haven't seen for a while.
I believe, Phil, is there a move to direct now? The
There
top
is,
end
yeah.
of the Denons as well, which it really interests me as well.
Yeah. Dirac,
Canned
the Canned Odyssey, they've gone with Dirac, and
Yeah,
I think that's a good move on their
It is a
part.
good move. Yeah.
I think just from a marketing point of view, it already puts a big tick. And I mean, Arkham went that way. Last 2 years, Arkham have been that way. NED, they go dark as well. So they had to do something. I think they had to get rid of Odyssey and move on, which is a shame because Odyssey really started it all off. Really, it was Tom Holman that started that.
Being the first doesn't guarantee survival.
It doesn't, no. But that I still remember that process. I was sent that for review many moons ago, and it was a game changer back then. But things do move on, and if you're interested in that, we interviewed Tomlinson Holman for that. He was one of the inventors of that through a university, if I remember. And it's really interesting tech. But like I say, it's moved on. So that's Denon and Marantz, new products. If you want to see more, AVForums.com homepage. The news stories are up there. Go and read them.